had some eucalyptus. And she went up to me and she's like, hey Timmy, want some eucalyptus oil? And I'm like, I'm not eucalyptus. And she's like, no, eucalyptus. And I'm like, I just said I'm not eucalyptus. And she's like, no, it's eucalyptus oil. I still didn't get it, so I'm running around the preschool going, I'm not eucalyptus, I'm not eucalyptus. And she took me home and explained it to me a bit more. I still didn't get it. And that's the end of that. I'll tell you something else too. I'm also a bit gullible as well. Like you know, every time when I saw a cockatoo, like I'd see a cockatoo like in a pet shop or at someone's house, they'd always say hello, and I'm thinking, how do they do that? And like, so I've got this thing spinning around in my head, and I'm like, oh, man, this is just crazy. The cockatoo must be like learn to say things from birth like humans, like say hello. So I was out at Gateway Island one day with my TAFE class, and I turned to my teacher, like there were cockatoos up in the air, and I turned to my teacher and I said, why aren't they saying hello? Like, Tim, you're serious, right? And I'm like, yeah, usually when you see them at a pet shop or at someone's house, they usually say hello to you. He's like, they train them to do that? I'm like, really? You're supposed to be the teacher. I'm standing here thinking cockatoos going to fly past and go, hello! Like, oh, it's just crazy. Alright, last but not least, I'm a bit of a Beatles fan, and also don't know how to do a segue. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Beatles fan, and I'm also a conspiracy theorist. So I'll look at it, like I've got this thing in the back of my mind thinking, wonder what it would be like if John Lennon didn't die and the Beatles got back together. So I had this idea for a movie. Like usually when they do a John Lennon biopic, at the end they have like they show him going out of the Dakota or going in, and then Aunt David Chapman's standing there and he's like, Esther Lennon, and then he dies and then end credits. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. So with my movie, we sort of start with that, and it sort of messes with people's heads going, oh, what is this, like a flashback? So we start with it. He's coming out of the Dakota. You see Mark David Chapman there, standing there. It's like, Mr. Lennon, before he gets to pull the trigger, Terminator comes out from fucking nowhere, and he shoots him, and then we get to see what it would be like if the Beatles got back together. So I was thinking like about this movie because I'm like, oh, this could really happen. Like there are some really messed up movies out there, like Frozen, for example. Well, I know what you're thinking, Tim, let it go, but anyway. Yeah, so like with this movie, I was thinking about casting, and I'm like, I wonder who would be good for casting, and I thought, well, I'm not that rich, so I'll just play John and Paul. So I can do it, and I'm like a really good impression, so for John I'll be like, even more to kids than Jesus did. Or religion at that time wasn't knocking it and putting it down, I just saying it as a fact. And then for Paul, I wouldn't use like any famous quotes he said, I'd just put in like something funny, like have Paul walk up to John and be like, hey John, yeah Paul, I slept with Yoko. What do you mean, you slept with Yoko? Oh no. Oh wait, I didn't like her anyway, you can have her. Okay, thank you.